Today's very sad news: Emmerdale's Beowulf and the agonizing price of silence. Broken heart. The Dales have never been a stranger to heartbreak, but today, the sheer scale of the tragedy surrounding beloved veteran character Beowulf has sent shockwaves through the community and left viewers utterly devastated. This isn't just about a physical ailment. It's a harrowing story of prolonged emotional and mental torment that has pushed the former wrestler to the absolute brink, prompting fears for his cognitive and psychological health. The dark truth exposed. For months, the official story was a simple one. Beowulf, played with genuine warmth by actor Joshua Richards, was off visiting a friend in Ireland. However, recent, deeply upsetting episodes have pulled back the curtain on a far more sinister reality. Bay was not on a holiday, but was instead a victim of a cruel, modern slavery operation run by the village's chilling new villains, Celia Daniels and Ray Walters. He was lured away during a period of intense personal vulnerability. Prior to his disappearance, Bay was already exhibiting worrying signs, uncharacteristic mood swings, bouts of insomnia, feelings of isolation, and, crucially, signs of memory lapses and cognitive confusion. Fans speculated about everything from dementia to CTE, chronic traumatic encephalopathy, a condition linked to his past as a pro wrestler. It was a man struggling with his sense of self and viability as an older person, the perfect, tragic target for exploitation. The rapid decline, a health crisis under lock and key. The sad news today is the devastating confirmation of his rapid health decline while held captive. Bear has been subjected to grueling, forced manual labor on a hidden farm, living in appalling, unsanitary conditions. He is literally being worked to the bone. The physical strain is obvious, leaving the once imposing figure looking filthy, scraggly, and frail. But it is the psychological and mental trauma that is most heartbreaking. Cognitive decline. Viewers have noted that the farm is shockingly close to the village, close enough for his young granddaughter, Eve, to spot him briefly in a field. Yet, Bay appears disoriented and unable to comprehend his proximity to freedom. Fan theories, sadly supported by his appearance, suggest his existing memory issues have been accelerated by the ordeal. Brainwashing and manipulation. Bay has been heavily manipulated by his captors, particularly Ray, developing a warped sense of loyalty. He was even urged to betray a fellow captive's escape attempt. This cognitive dissonance highlights the severe emotional abuse he has suffered, making him a prisoner not just physically, but mentally. The loss of hope. In a recent harrowing episode, Bear was forced to dig a grave for his friend Anya, a fellow slave who died after being denied medical help. This tragic event, and Bay's desperate attempt to give her a small, respectful send-off, underscores the depths of his despair and the utter hopelessness of his situation. A community unaware. Adding to the profound sadness is the fact that his son, Paddy Kirk, remained blissfully unaware, haunted by guilt over their last confrontation and believing his father was safe in Ireland. Paddy's failure to fully recognize the signs of his father's initial mental health struggles now feels like a tragic prelude to this nightmare. The village's most trusting and open heart, Paddy, is currently reeling from the confession of teenager April, another victim of Celia's, that Bear is being held captive. The race to save him is now on, but every moment that passes is another tick against Bear's already fragile health. The question of survival. Today's news brings a wave of desperate anxiety. The man who returns to the Dales, if he is successfully rescued, will not be the Beowulf we knew. His mental state is dangerously compromised, and his physical health is severely depleted. Will the ordeal have inflicted irreversible damage? Will his memory and cognitive functions ever recover from the combination of manipulation, physical abuse, and potentially being drugged by his captors? The Emmerdale writers have bravely tackled the dark, urgent subject of modern slavery, and in doing so, have shown the horrifying impact it has on the most vulnerable. Beowulf's struggle is a poignant reminder that not all health crises are visible, and the exploitation of the isolated and elderly is a tragedy hiding in plain sight. The villagers, and the viewers, are united in their desperate hope for a rescue, but the path to recovery for Bear will be long, painful, and uncertain. The saddest news is that a piece of the lovable, resilient beowulf has been tragically lost within the horror of that hidden farm.